Sorry about that. I was reading something that YouTube just sent me. We are live, guys. We are live. We're in my little man cave here. All right. Decided to take the live here. Just a better angle. Okay, better angle for me. All right. But we got some big news. All right. Not only do we have a fight night today, an exciting fight night today, but Dana White announced some fights. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about the fights. I made a video before, all right, and the video was about this UFC 310 card. All right, I had mentioned this UFC 310 card at the time. They just had Anthony Smith versus Dominic Reyes, Cyril Gahn versus Alexander Volkov, and Aljamain Sterling versus Ovlov. Those are the only fighters at the time when I was making that video that were on UFC 310. Now, I did mention, I wonder who's going to headline this card because I highly doubt Anthony Smith is going to headline a UFC card. Okay, let's just be honest. All right. And I don't see how Cyril Gahn and Alexander Volkov could co-main event. You know what I mean? I don't see many people getting behind that. However, Dana White just announced some fights for UFC 310. I knew that this was going to be a change up. Main event, Belal Muhammad doing a quick turnaround versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. I know I'm messing up his last name, but I'm just going to call him Shavkat. Shavkat? Whatever. But this is going to be a terrific fight. Shavkat coming off of an 18-0 run. All right, got some impressive wins. Yeah, it's not he's not the most I say exciting fighter, but he is the most exciting prospect. He's undefeated. Resume speaks for itself. He'll be a great challenge for Belal Muhammad. I'm excited to see Belal Muhammad defend his title against an undefeated fighter who respectively deserves to be there and deserves to compete against Belal Muhammad. Now, moving forward, we also have Alexander Pantoja fighting on this card as a co-main event, UFC 310. Main card. Headlining is Belal Muhammad, Shavkat. And co-main event is Alexander Pantoja, flyweight, versus Kai Asakura. I know I'm butchering his last name, all right, but that is going. I believe he's Kai. He was a champion in another organization. I want to say Dream or something like that, but he was a champion over there. He's 21-4. He has great experience when we're talking about. Yo, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? We're here. We here. You already know. What's going on? Dave's Daily Channel. You already know we're here. We're talking about the UFC event that is happening today. All right, we got an exciting event for UFC Fight Night, and we're also talking about the announcements that Dana White just put out. How you doing? How you doing? Blessings, man. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel from the ground. You know, the piso, from the ground all the way to the tip of the top. Thank you so much. No views. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? I remember when JRE was only getting about, 500 views, basically a week. Everybody comes and everybody grows. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription. Like and subscribe, guys. Let's continue talking about this. I appreciate you guys. Now, this card is coming out together. This card is coming together really, really well. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Like and subscribe, man. But let's continue going down this UFC card. This UFC card, Show Sigma. Show Sigma. What is that? What is Sigma? What is Sigma? Show Sigma. Let's continue talking about this card right here. Thank you, guys. Like and subscribe. UFC 310. Belal Muhammad, Shavkat headlining. Co-main event, Alexander Pantoja, flyweight champion versus Kai Asakura, former champion in another organization. Then we have finally Cyril Gahn versus Alexander Volkov. This card is coming out hot. Sigma, what let me look this up real fast. What do you Sigma is a slang term used for masculine sculpture for a popular, successful, but highly independent and self-reliant man. Another term for a Sigma man is a lone wolf. Oh, Sigma, do it, do it, clap, do it, clap. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I am a lone wolf. I am the lone wolf. I am OE. That is me, and I am the lone wolf. You already know, man. You already know. You came into this world by yourself, and you'll get out of this world by yourself. That is guaranteed. They're being dumb, ignore. Ready, sated for. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. Thank y'all so much, man. Like and subscribe. I need as much subscriptions I can get, and I need as much love and likes I can get. Thank y'all so much, man. I love y'all from the bottom of my corazón. All right, here, my corazón, okay? Thank y'all so much. In Spanish, that means heart, all right? Thank y'all so much, man. But yeah, this card is coming out hot right now, okay? Now, the big news, even though we had some big news right here with, you know, Baal Muhammad being the headline for this card. And then we got Alexander Pantoja, right? We got Cyril Gahn. But show us your favorite hat. My favorite hat? Oh, my gosh. I have so many hats. I have so many hats. I don't even know. Let me see. Favorite hat. Favorite hat. You know what? I got one. I got one for you, but I don't have it here. It's actually a Supreme hat. I wore this hat out. I actually retired this hat. It's a Supreme hat with a vampire on it, and the vampire is cutting his hands and he's bleeding and he's holding it like this. Fantastic hat. I love Supreme. I'm a Supreme fan. As you can see, I got multiple Supreme clothing wear. And I love my sneakers. I love my sneakers, as you can see. I love my sneakers. Sneakers mania. Sneaker mania. Sneaker mania. I have sneakers everywhere, all right? It's sneaker paradise up in this place. But once again, show us if... Yeah, that was my favorite hat. It's a Supreme hat. Supreme or Lacoste? They both great. They both great brands. I really can't say anything bad about them. You know what I mean? Both got great products. Supreme is a little bit different in the way they do their things. They're a little bit more street. But I like both. I like both. I like both. I rock more Supreme, of course, because I'm a fan of Supreme. But this card right here, UFC 310, is coming along hot. Like and subscribe, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't liked, please like. It helps me with the algorithm. It helps me build this channel from the piso, from the ground, all the way to the tippity-toppity. All right, guys, let's continue talking about this card, all right? The big news for me, even though we had big news with the co-main event and the main event, but we have Nick Diaz coming back. The best Dior. I hear you. I hear you. We got Nick Diaz coming back. All right. He's going to fight Vicente Luque. Sorry about that. Vicente Luque. Hold on. What? Live UFC Fight Night later. Royal. Yep. Sorry, I'm getting texts, you know, from people. Got to read them. Vicente Luque versus Nick Diaz has been rebooked. They put this fight for the UFC. For UFC 310, okay, December 7th. Great card. I'm excited for Nick. However, you know, Nick is he's getting older. He's up there in age, you know. So to see him come back and fight, his last performance was, you know, lackluster. I hated it. I hated seeing him that way. I'm hoping he made huge improvements. I hope his stamina it has made leaps and bounds. of improvements, and I just hope he comes in there ready. Just because the last performance, it didn't look like he was ready to fight. No, UFC man is best for you. No, UFC man is best for you. I don't understand your text, but thank you, man. Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. Um, but yeah, that's the card right now, right? That's the card right now. You know what I'm saying? We got Nick Diaz on this card. A very exciting card. You know what I'm saying? Nick Diaz versus Vicente Luque. Alexander Pantoja versus Kai Asakura. We got Bilal Muhammad headlining versus Shavkat. Okay. We got Cyril Gahn versus Alexander Volkov. All right. And we still have Anthony Smith versus Dominic Reyes. This is a great card, guys. UFC is doing a great job putting a great card together. And the cool thing about this is it kind of comes back to back. You know, we got UFC 309, which is on November 16th, right? And then we have that China card headlined by Figueroa versus Yan. And then that's November 23rd, right after basically UFC 309. And then UFC 310, you know, a couple, what, 2 weeks, not even? Yeah, 2 weeks after that Peter Yan Figueroa fight. We got UFC 310. The UFC is doing a great job of putting of booking cards back to back to back. Now, if this card falls apart, um, that's terrible. All right, that's terrible. But from what I could see, from what I you know searched and researched on the data, uh, I think this is going to be great. I think this card is going to be good. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Bilal Muhammad fight. I'm excited to see Nick Diaz make his way to the octagon. How about Aljamain Sterling versus Olvov? That's a great fight. Aljamain Sterling making his run at the 145-pound division. We shall see. We shall see. All right. This is going to be a terrific card. Terrific, terrific card. But moving forward, we also got other big news here. Okay. And I do want to bring this up. I wrote it down somewhere here. Guys, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, please. I appreciate y'all, okay? I appreciate y'all. UFC Fight Night starts at 6, I believe. It's going to be an exciting night. But, hold on a second, dang. Where did I put it? I can't find it. But like and subscribe, guys, if you're new to the channel. All right, but going back to what I was stating, there's... UFC has done a great job of booking some fights. Now, it's up to the fighters to, perform. It really is. It's up to the fighters to perform and give, great performances so the event can be entertaining. As of recent, there hasn't really been entertaining fights back to back to back or an entertaining card start to finish. It's been a, lackluster, even at the Sphere. Lackluster event, in my opinion. They should have done a better job of booking better fighters so it can be an exciting event. But Dana White also put out some big news. Besides the Bilal Muhammad fight, he also put out some news. Where is it? Cannot find it, but you know what, I'll leave that for later. But we might get Jiri Prochazka, okay, fighting hold on a second, guys. I gotta look for this because I don't want to come out with any wrong news. I just know. What the? Let me see this real fast. All right, guys. There was news, posted from Jiri Prochazka, and there was news posted from Jamal Hill. Now, I don't know if the UFC and Dana White haven't announced this, All right, but I'm putting this out there. Jerry Prohaska might be fighting Jamal Hill. That's a terrific fight. Number one versus number three. That's a terrific fight. I see Jerry Prohaska putting it on him, and I hope he does put it on him. Just because, look, I wasn't a fan of Jamal Hill at all. Never been a fan. But every time I saw him, I was like, okay, he's all right. He's all right. But the more he talked and the more he went on his podcast and made excuses, the more I disliked him. And then the news coming out about him punching his brother and beating his brother in front of some kids, that made me like him even less. Okay? So I am hoping Jerry Prohaska can put it on Jamal Hill, because Jamal Hill, I tell you what, that guy, you talk about being humbled, I think that guy needs to be humbled. The guy thinks he went into the light heavyweight division and just beat the hell out of John Jones for the belt. That's the way this guy's acting. The way this guy's acting, he's acting like he went in there, beat the best of the best, the GOAT, and he's a champion. Champion. I'm like, bro, calm down. First and foremost, Jamal Hill, calm down. All right, because in order to get that belt, you beat Glover. Was that a prime Glover? That wasn't a prime Glover. Okay? And then you want to go in and talk trash and be, first you was nice to Alex Pereira. Then you talk trash to Alex Pereira. Then you get knocked out by Alex Pereira. You congratulate Alex Pereira afterwards or whatnot. And then you go home and your little YouTube channel and you make excuses of how he disappeared and reappeared right in front of you and knocked you out. And then you want to go to the Khalil Roundtree fight. And after watching that fight, I could watch that fight today and I'll still be entertained. Khalil Roundtree went in there and brought it to Alex Pereira. You didn't do anything, Jamal Hill. You absolutely didn't do anything but hit him in the balls. Dirty little guy. Dirty. You're like a little dirty fart. So do I want to see Jerry Prohaska put it on Jamal Hill? I am hoping so. I hope so. I want to see that. Right there. That's what I want to see. UFC needs to book that. And I hope they did book it. And I hope it's signed. But moving forward with that, man. All right, let's talk about this card today. Let's talk about this card today because I've been leaving it out. I understand. It's just I've been a little busy. Okay, I've been a little busy. All right, I'm gonna give you some of my predictions, just from the top of the top of the top. All right, from the top of the dome piece. Okay, let's start from the bottom. We got Daniel Rodriguez versus Alex Moreno. I like Alex. I like Daniel. All right, they're both stand-up fighters. Um, Let me see something. Daniel always comes to bang. He's ready to bang. He's ready to go. Um, Alex as well. Alex is always ready to bang. I say both guys are gonna come in there and they're gonna try to take each other's heads off. You know what I mean? I think that's why the UFC booked this fight. You know, and Daniel, I think he's coming off of a loss against Gastelum, if I'm not mistaken. That was a little weight problem with Gastelum and whatnot, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me. So I think Daniel Rodriguez is looking for a win. He's looking to take somebody's head off. So I'll give it to Daniel. I'll give it the nod. Daniel Rodriguez beats Alex. All right, we got Grant Dawson versus Rafa Garcia. Look, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like. It helps me with the algorithm. I'm trying to build this channel from the piso, from the ground all the way to the top. You already know what it is. All right, so let's move forward. We got Grant Dawson versus Rafa Garcia. Look, they both terrific fighters. They're both terrific fighters, man. You know what I mean? The reach is similar. The height is similar. Rafa is 5'6". Grant is 5'8". So they virtually identical. You know, they both 30 years old. They're young fighters. Where do I see this fight going? Look, I see this fight. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for Rafa Garcia. I think Rafa Garcia takes this. Okay. So I think Daniel Rodriguez will take it. I think Rafa Garcia's will take it. All right, let's move forward with this. We got uh dang, I don't even know how to say his last name. Chidi Jugani. Chidi Jugani. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm butchering his whole name right now. But they're both well. He's welterweight division. He's 23-10. No contest. Jared Gooden is 23-9. Uh, Jared Nuguni. I'm gonna call him Jared N. Or Chidi N versus Jared Gooden. You know what? I'll give it to Chidi. I'll give it to Chidi just because I can't pronunciate his name. I'm giving it to Chitty just because of his name. Yeah, I have no idea. Look, bless their heart, bless their heart. Where did it go? All right, now the co-main event. Let's go to the co-main event. We got Brad Tavares versus Park Jong Young. I hope I'm saying that right. I have to give it to Brad Tavares for this one, just because Brad, he's always coming to bang. I believe, is he coming off of a win? I'm not sure if he's coming off a win or not, but I know he always comes to bang. You know, he's fought the best of the best. Yes, he's been knocked down multiple times, but the guy always comes out to bang, and he's always entertaining. So I'll give it to Brad Tavares for sure. All right, and then we got Brandon Royale versus Tatsu Torara. Tatsu Torara, 16-0. I'm butchering his last name or his first name, probably both. But he's 16-0. Brandon Royale, he's 16-7. All right, the guy has fought the who's who. He's competed at the highest level. Tatsu, he's an up and coming fighter, right? In 16-0, undefeated. Nobody has beaten him. I think Tatsu is gonna taste his first defeat in Brandon. I think Brandon is gonna bring it to him. Brandon's gonna show his experience. This will be, I believe, a stand-up fight until Tatsu Tara wants to take him down. I think Tatsu will take him down, and I think Brandon will do a good job of scrambling, getting back up to his feet, making it a stand-up fight, and winning this fight and imposing his will. I give it to Brandon Royale based on experience. All right. Those are my basic picks right there. I wanted to do that really fast just to get that out of the way because I haven't really talked about this UFC fight night. It's just tough to talk about this UFC fight night with all the news going around. All right, there's a lot of news going around with the UFC, with Dana White, with Conor McGregor, all that stuff. You know, we got Conor McGregor over here talking about that he plans to leave the UFC and he plans to fight in BKFC, the company that he actually has invested in, which is a smart move for him because, as you know, if you're invested into a company and when you fight, you get a bigger percentage, and that percentage is going to be massive, way bigger than any contract that the UFC can actually give him. So I think, yeah, that's the reason why he's on a quick little exit over here, and he's been stalling because he's waiting for that clause of his in his contract. I think he does want to leave the UFC and fight for BKFC and win big prizes, win big money, win big prizes, but also, pick and choose fights. He's an older guy. There's no reason why he needs to be fighting at the top of the top. He just wants to make entertaining, fun fights, and people want to watch. Why not? Go ahead and do it, Connor. But there's a lot of news, man. There's a lot of news. You know, I don't know how good that relationship is with Dana White and Conor McGregor anymore. And a reporter recently asked Dana White, "Hey, Conor McGregor is in town. He's in Las Vegas. Have you talked to him or had any meetings with him?" And Dana White said no. He has not had any meetings or any talks or plan to. So that just tells me their relationship is not as good as we think it is. Because if he's in town and he's doing business, why not talk business? But it is what it is. Moving forward with that. Um, yeah, we're like about an hour and a half away from UFC Fight Night actually starting. This is gonna be an exciting night, an exciting day. Um, Anytime there's UFC fights on TV live, I'm excited. I'm excited. You should be excited as well. To be honest, you should be very excited. But I tell you what, I'm not excited for. I'm definitely not excited for that women's bantamweight championship, and they could book that 3 years from now. I still won't be excited. They need to do a better job with that one. Honestly, like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. I appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all. I'm just trying to build this channel from the ground. You already know what it is. Uh, I want to see if I can find that darn thing that I wrote. I wrote it somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. Okay. That's all I wrote. Wow. That's literally all I wrote. I thought I wrote more. That's interesting. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. This is where we talk UFC. After the 30-minute mark, however, we talk about whatever we want. You know? I was wondering who was gonna headline that December 7th card, and a lot of people were saying Bilal Muhammad, but I didn't think he was gonna do a quick turnaround and fight this year. I thought he would wait uh, for next year, but why not? Why not fight December 7th? Coming off of a huge win, you beat Leon Edwards. Why not? And now you fight number 3 in Shavkat. That should be a great fight. That should be a good, entertaining fight. I think this year we'll finally get the chance to see John Jones and Stipe Miocic. Both guys will retire into the sunset most likely, so they're both gone out of the UFC. A lot of these acts are leaving the UFC here soon. They're getting a lot older. I know Valentina. She's getting older. She's, I believe, 36 years old, if not 37. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's only a couple moves that Valentina can make as well. Possibly moving up, win that belt, be two division champion, and from the looks of it, it can happen. It can seriously happen by the looks of it. But yeah, guys, that's what we got. UFC 310. Yep, that looked great to me, man. In my opinion. That was a nice stretch. I needed that. Honestly, needed that stretch. Let me see something really fast. When did they post this? Oh, so it started already? I guess they started already. Yeah, I guess early prelims already started. Let me check this out real fast. Um, Let me check this out. UFC tonight. Prelims. Yeah, prelim starts. Prelim starts now. Wow, at 4 o'clock. I had no idea. Who won? Who won this fight? Is it still happening? Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. I wonder who won that fight. All right. Well, I'm going to leave this here. I was going to stay on for the whole card and do some commentating here, but I think not. Wow, this. Yeah, this card already started. Yeah, this card already started, guys. Started at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock. I thought the main card starts at 6. Okay. Okay. Well. Well, yeah, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and watch the UFC card. This UFC card coming out right now. I'm going to go watch it, actually. Yeah, I made my picks. And that's it. You already know. Blesses, and more blesses. All right. Thank you for coming. If you subscribed, thank you for your subscription. If you liked, thank you for your like, man. I appreciate it from the bottom of my corazón once again. Thank you. Yeah, so we shall see how tonight goes. How tonight goes, we shall see. This is a free fight night. So everybody should be entertained. I don't see why not. You got some terrific fights on hand. So, yeah. It's Saturday. You already know, guys. Have a good one. Bless. I'm out. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please subscribe and please like. I appreciate y'all very, very much. I would stay here a little longer, but I do want to watch the fights. So I want to see who actually wins and whatnot. I want to see if it's exciting. Right now, we have a submission win by Clayton Carpenter. Yeah. Got a submission win there. Why not? He's 8-0. Wow. Second round. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and watch these fights here. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. People keep coming in. I'm going to keep staying here. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank y'all so much. Like and subscribe. Woo! It's getting a little hot in here. I might have to turn down the AC. I'll tell you that much. Getting a little hot. Getting a little caliente. I'm gonna stay here for another 2 minutes, and then I'm out of here just to see if I get any walkers coming on here. You know. Why not? I wonder how Belal Muhammad is going to approach that fight. You know what I'm saying? Just because Shavkat, he has a ground game, and he also he could bang. He has a stand-up game as well. So I just wonder how that's going to go. I wonder how Belal Muhammad is going to mix it up. You know what I mean? Is he going to keep it standing? Is he, going to mix up the ground game work? Or, I'm excited for that one. I want to see that one for sure, especially after what Belal Muhammad did to Leon Edwards. Nobody expected that. And if you're saying you did, you're lying. You are lying. Okay? Alright, guys. We are on the 35-minute mark. I always like to close it out at a good time. So I'm going to close it out now. Blesses. I'm going to go watch this UFC event. And you already know. Like and subscribe, man. It helps me build this channel. I'm trying very hard. And you already know what it is. One love. Show me love, and I show it back.